you are off the reservation.
Agriculture's in the air.
4-H, all of those things, right? So I brought my computer down tonight because I wanted to be like Father Tran.
Oh, so you
Should I grab mine?
You should. That'd be hilarious. We're all sitting here looking at our computers because that's what we do these days. Either we look at our computers or we look at our phones.
Antisocial.
Yeah. Where was I? I was at a restaurant with 2 other priests. And they were both looking at their phones. And I was kind of looking at them. I was like... They all started laughing at me like, sorry man. I put your phone down. I was like, I was really glad that we could get together and be social.
Right.
We have a second microphone for the ambos coming soon, but we wanted to make sure just the one worked first. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the second microphone to arrive.
Who's that?
That's
Our office, Candace.
The office? Oh, no. We got even a better thing. Way better. Update. And Candace can correct me if she's watching. In the, welcome to Rectory Ramblings, where we sit around in our rockers and talk about absolutely mindless stuff. And if you don't have any decent questions, we end the program early. Because after all, we don't have any sponsors, and we're in the rectory.
We in the rectory.
If we want to land this plane, we land it.
Safe.
Splat. But anyway, so Candace, late this evening, got a call from the people. I think it was the person, I don't think it was a Boxcast. I think it might have been with the people.
the microphone.
The microphone.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, Candace says she's watching, so tells you how late she is, how there's a delay. But anyway, she said that we could get a cord that one end can plug in to our soundboard, and the other end can plug into one of the transmitters that transmits the Bluetooth, whatever signal, whatever it's transmitting, to it's the transmitter, to the little thingy that we plug in on the iPad. So that will catch everything. It'll catch the Ambo mic, it'll catch the Ultra mic, it'll catch Melanie's mic, it'll catch, I think, the organ, I guess.
Yeah.
So it will catch everything. That means people at home will finally be able to hear the prayers, the readings, the psalm, everything. And all of this is an effort that once this wretched pandemic thing is done, we can continue to have a live stream mass for all of our homebound parishioners, because we got to find ways to help people to stay connected with their parish. This is their parish. So that all of this is an effort to do that. And so I'm really grateful for Candace finding that and actually investigating and getting that information today. I'm in my COVID-19 outfit. I think Father Tran is in his COVID-19 outfit.
I put on a
Young
t-shirt.
seminarian put on a t-shirt, so he is in his COVID-19 outfit. This is what you do when you're in a pandemic. You just kind of sit around in your living room and live stream or whatever. Is this live stream? Is this what we call live stream?
This is live stream.
We're live streaming a program to you. So there. That's what we're
So
doing.
one question, you say it's can catch every single mic that we have in the church. Can it
Including
catch,
me.
Can it catch by the mic?
I saw where you're going.
So folks, it can catch Father Michael Dobbins as well. So
Wow.
Brother.
okay.
You will be in the live stream in people's homes.
You know, so what's so funny? Yesterday we went to have dinner at somebody's house, and then they say their children they grow up. They say, "Oh yeah, I grew up with a celebrity came to my family for dinners because they saw us on TV
Right?
every day."
They had a baby last June, and then so you can imagine if you are a baby and 6 months into your life, you know, you're spending every day watching Mass on TV with your family, and that is your formative experience of Mass at first, you know. I've experienced a change in this pandemic concerning. I've experienced a change in this pandemic concerning the use of social media and technology. I'm still not a fan of social media. I think people can be extremely immature. I think people can be rude. I think people can be obnoxious. And I don't think you need another venue in which to be an idiot. But nevertheless, I do think it's really cool to be able to, through this technology, we no longer need a TV studio to broadcast Holy Mass to people's TVs. We can use an iPad, and that's all we're using, right? Just an iPad?
A tripod.
Tripod, and the internet, the whole internet thingy, and then software.
You have the studio at your home.
You have a studio at your home. That is the best way to say it. You have a studio at your home. So I mean, you know, thank you for coming to our home and inviting us into your home. You know, that's what they used to say back in the 50s or the 60s or whatever when TV was new. You know?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then, so I mean, it's just I'm actually now pretty much in favor of this kind of stuff because I was not a fan of it before, but I see its value, and I see more important than anything else. I see how much people appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many people have said that they are extremely appreciative of the effort that that has been made here. And this is a team effort. This is truly a team effort. I will say that Candace has definitely done the lion's share of the work because she's young. You know, young people, they know about technology and all this stuff. She's so young, you know. But just the fact that she knows where to find the right stuff and convinces me that it's a good idea. I think it's great. And then of course, you know, when we started doing the live streams over in the chapel, Father Tran offered his ideas and suggestions, and those were helpful, very helpful. And then once we started able to have music, you know, Melanie made her suggestions, and they were extremely helpful. And so it's been a team effort, and it will continue to be a team effort. Our hope is that this new thing that Candace found will really work out great, because then we'll be able to. You're gonna be, if you're at home, you're gonna be able to hear everything. You're gonna be able to. That's my understanding, because it's gonna be in the soundboard, which means you're gonna hear what's going to be at the embo, what's at the altar, what's at Melanie's mic, you know, the cantors and all this other stuff. So
Everything that comes out of the speakers normally
is that what it is? Okay.
be transmitted.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. So that's cool. I'm pretty excited about that.
Somehow I cannot get onto the typing here. It does not give me a permission. Candice, did you kick me out or what?
Oh, Father Tran has
what did I
been
do wrong here that you kicked me out? You got
evicted.
evicted?
Ooh.
Are you in the right place?
Wow, when you saw that, he's repeating what we were laughing at.
That was hilarious.
Like, are you on your own or you're on the parish one?
I'm on a parish. I just like anybody coming into.
Do you usually log into the parish one when we do this show, or do you walk into
No,
yours?
I just go into Facebook and then I click onto the web link.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't have an answer for you, my friend, because I don't do Facebook. I mean, I entertained it for a little bit using my own computer whenever I was live streaming, but not anymore. Don't got to.
Okay, so we're trying to go into the pair's webpage and hopefully.
Maybe
Nice.
Candace is watching it on that one. She kicked you out. Can you watch it on yours?
No, I signed in on my own account.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. Okay, Candace said,
Okay, there's a lot of people. Okay, now I saw a lot of
does he
people
have
say
the
that.
screen expanded?
Yep.
He said, yup.
Now I saw it. Hopefully I can see the people you are coming up on YouTube.
Well, I'm getting text messages from Candace. One said, I'm watching, and the next one said, I did not. I don't know what I did not refers to. I don't know what I said that you did, so.
Okay.
And then the next thing is, does he have the screen expanded? Because she's trying to help you out. So, I don't know what the I did not refers to, so. Whatever I said in reference to Candace concerning
Okay, I'm on now.
said I did not, I apologize.
I am on now.
I'm not trying to be fake
Thank you.
news or anything, so.
Yep. Okay.
So Father Tran and I started celebrating Holy Mass over at Our Lady of Shenandoah, and it's a great experience. Today, John Carlson and Michael Hall and I walked around the entire building, checked out the entire complex. The church part is fine. It's in good shape. We do there's a lot of work that needs to be done in that building though, and we also discovered a potential big problem on one side that I'll be bringing up with the folks out there, and that's a water problem. But we think we might be able to get a handle on it. It'll require changing the gutters. We move to a larger gutter instead of a 4-inch gutter. We want to use a 6-inch gutter. But also the roof's going to have to be replaced. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, but my preference would be that we put a metal roof on the entire building, because the metal roof will last a lot longer and I think be more durable. Especially in that location when you think about all the snow that gets made out there and just the various things that happen out there, I think we need a stronger roof. But again, that's a conversation for me to have with the folks out there at Daisy. But it was still good to go through the whole thing and to look at what needs to be done. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, but it's all doable and it's all we'll do it. We definitely want to improve the bathroom in the quote-unquote sacristy area so that it could be handicap accessible, and because the bathroom there just is not handicap accessible at all. I mean, it was put in there back before they had the ADA and all this, so I would like very much for it to be, if a person in a wheelchair needed to use the bathroom, they could. Right now they can't. And so I would definitely want it to be, that bathroom to be handicap accessible. Talked about a new entrance for the front, because the stair set and ramp that we have there it's falling apart, and it's not. I don't think it's safe. So John Carlson came up with a decent idea about it, and so I'm excited about that. So there's gonna be a lot of really good things that will come out of this. But the point is that we want to make these improvements so that it'll be easier to use, safer to use, and last a long time. So, she did not kick you. She said, meaning I did not kick Father Tran out of Facebook. Sorry, forgot about the 45-second, 1 minute delay. That's pretty cool that you know how long the delay is. 45 seconds and 1 minute. Or is it 1 minute and 45 seconds? I mean, which came first? The minute or the 45 seconds?
60 seconds in a minute, so.
It's actually the second go first before
Right.
minute.
Okay.
Can't have a minute without seconds.
For sure. Very, very true. So, anyway. But that was good. We did that today, and that was fun.
Okay, somebody having some technicality with the YouTube as well.
Really?
At least that the reader saying she could not see that, nor Diane said YouTube usually broadcast from Studio 315 Productions, but it's not on her. So I say, well, please refresh your screen, maybe.
Let me go to, because I brought my computer down tonight. I want to go to 315 Productions here. Let's see, YouTube, right?
Yeah.
YouTube.
So
And I'm gonna go to, let's see here.
So before I come down to our live sessions, I received a phone call from Alice Cox, and
Oh yeah?
yep, she trying to get in, and she's having some difficulty of getting in. She looked for the Paris website, but she say it's not working. Again, maybe some other websites it's not St. John, and she trying to go into Facebook, and I kind of walked through with her a little bit, and then I had to come down. So hope that Alice can log into Facebook and find the Paris group that the links she can join. Like I am joining the link on the Paris group. And her question to me was that how does it feel to be official? Well, I'm not sure about my feeling before I share the pastor feeling. The pastor feeling, he said now he had to pay the loan. I'm no longer a loner.
Yeah, you were a loner.
I was a loner, and now he had to pay the loan. So that is the feeling the pastor had to worry about. So that is, but for me, it's great. It's great to now officially to be yours, and you cannot have any but say yes. Whatever I do, you have no chance to reject or send me away and back to the bishop, because the bishop wait for 6 months for you to say no. Now you're stuck with me. Okay. All right. So
Buckle in.
as you listen to my homily, some of you might listen to my homily. I'm not wishing you that because you treat me so well, like Alicia in the first reading from last Sunday. And after being here for 6 months or so, you will receive a blessing that by this time next year you will have a child fondling on your lap.
Hold on, it's Elisha.
Alicia.
No, Elisha.
Elisha?
Elisha.
Oh, come on.
I would not lie to you. You're my friend. I would not lie to you.
Elisha. Okay, Elisha.
If you were my friend and I wanted you to make a fool of yourself, I would never even mention it. But
Elisha.
you're my friend, and it's Elisha.
Elisha, okay,
Yeah.
Elisha. So, if anybody who had been so hospitable to me, you will receive a blessing. Especially the seniors, you've been so hospitable to me after
You're
the
not
senior
promising
games.
them a baby, are you?
I say, well, I'm not promising them a baby. I'm not, but I did. I promised.
You quoted the reading. I'm just trying to figure it out here.
I said I promised the missing that you might have a baby of your
like a food
grandchild,
Like a food baby.
Yeah, the grandchild.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So,
all right.
but hey, Melanie, look at her. She's gonna have a baby.
I'm excited for her.
Yeah.
I really am. I'm excited for her and
Melanie and Doug, and so
Amelia. She's a great kid.
Mm-hmm.
She's funny. We were over at Melanie's house the other evening for dinner, and we had a lot of fun. It was a good time.
It was really great.
Yeah.
Great family. Yep.
Yeah.
Amelia had painted all afternoon.
Yeah, she painted her swing set brown. And she didn't use paint, she used mud. Because we had a really solid rain that afternoon, and that, if you're a kid and there's mud, man, that's heaven.
See, folks, if you invited us to come for dinner, we're gonna talk about you guys when we have Rectory Ramblings.
We went to the Parentes, we went to the Parentes for dinner yesterday, and little Dominic says to the seminarian, what did he say to you?
He was like, if the quarantine gets worse, the pandemic gets worse, that means you can't leave.
Yeah.
And then he said, I hope it gets worse.
But the way he said it, though, he was just like, you can't leave.
yeah, that's how he said it.
I was like, great. Dominic's gonna be standing in the front backboard to the rectory with a Nerf gun, making sure you can't leave the
That's
rectory.
right.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. By the Parentes.
Crazy kid.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
it was so great. Got a lot of great families in your parish.
Yeah, we do. That's why our parish is cool. I mean, I think our parish is cool.
Well,
It's awesome.
you know,
Absolutely.
it's just we might steal it from Culpeper because it's a cool peep. People. Culpeper, cool people.
Ah.
So when I showed up there, I changed it from Culpeper to become cool people.
Well, you know, we're a destination location, so.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's also officially today, I have everything moved into the rectory, and everything now go to where it should be. All those in the boxes, still in the boxes.
Oh, wow. Candace says she just checked YouTube. It says that this video has violated YouTube's terms of service. So I'll look into it. However, that's why this Rambling Tonight isn't available.
Oh, so
Really?
okay, sorry, Rita and Diane. There's something with the YouTube. We cannot have it up.
Is this like one of those like hypersensitive sissy kind of things that YouTube is doing and every other stupid social media outfit?
I
Where
don't
we
know.
have
I
Maybe,
don't know.
Where we have a sissified culture and everyone's afraid of.
maybe they censor our talk from last time we talked. Religious freedom.
Ooh.
Maybe they try to ban me from it. I don't
Maybe
know.
they don't like religious freedom. Maybe they don't want us to be. To be
Unless it
truthful.
overheard the movie and like was kind of copyright restrictions or whatever.
I don't know what movie.
We were playing the clips earlier for People in Dynamite. Do you think it like picked up some of the clips and was like
Oh, I don't think so.
It is on. It's on.
it never broadcasted? Is that what Candace is saying?
I think that's what she's saying. I think she's saying that this broadcast is not available.
Well,
But I
folks.
think it's available on our parish website though.
It's
You
on
can
the-
check that out.
Well, you check the website, but it's the Facebook is on.
Right.
I have it on Facebook here.
That's interesting.
Let me see if it's on our parish website.
So
Well, there's my big fat bald head, so it looks like it's available. Definitely available on our website.
yep. So it's on.
It never broadcasted. Is that what Candace is saying? Which is the endless
You know, this is a nice camera on this thing. It's really clear.
Yep. You know, if we put it too close to the elbow, I'm afraid they see my wrinkle after being here for 6 months.
And I'm afraid that if we put it too close, they'll see my gray hair.
Yeah.
It's on the website and Facebook. I think it's better just to go to the parish website and watch it.
Yep.
I mean, the only reason why we have it on YouTube is because people's smart TVs and they can watch the mass on their smart TV. But if YouTube's going to be stupid about it, fine. I don't care.
Well, we pay for
They
it.
should call it Stupid Tube.
So we're gonna get money back.
Well, I don't know about that. But, I mean, definitely our parish Facebook page and our parish website. It's always going to be running on that.
It's how come I don't see our deacon? He's on here. He's not on here today. He abandoned us.
Oh no.
Maybe he's the cause of the shutdown. Because he's the one who initiated the freedom of religious freedom.
Candace said, Jordan, I don't see that it broadcasts at all. It could still be downloading, but I'm double checking. What were you talking about on Facebook?
YouTube. Sometimes
YouTube.
they flag things that are copywriting other.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
So we were sent to YouTube Yell. Kathy is said.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, so
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, we will be hold hostage or capture for a while. What do you say, Bridget? I'm just glad that I can hear everyone. Bridges, she said,
Is that what she said?
yeah, I'm glad that I can hear everyone. So I was teasing.
Yeah, you're right.
What
It's
do you
not. It's
say?
not on Facebook. I mean, stupid YouTube at all.
Yeah,
Streaming live.
yeah.
Huh? I don't understand that.
You got locked up.
They have Rectory Ramblings from 6 days ago.
Which is a week ago.
That's right. Interesting.
But they can't do it today.
There's
What a bunch of
something going-
slackers. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these ninnies that run these things.
What? Janet said the deacon he's on. He's not online.
The deacon said he's on?
No, Janet said that he is on. I presume that's she referring to the deacon, Janet Polanski. But I did not see the deacon. How would I miss the deacon? Yep,
But
Grace. Yeah, like she say on Facebook she can enlarge the picture nicely. Yep, I can do that myself too.
oh, she's watching on Facebook?
Yeah, because you see it's on here. Grace is on here, so she's on Facebook. Those on here, I think they're on Facebook. And those who on YouTube, I don't see because I don't.
Yeah, we don't get the comments from folks on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's probably a good idea.
So yeah, folks, if you want to make some comment, ask question, you go on Facebook. It's better for us, so for me at least, to read the question and answer.
Yes, that is for sure. And, once we get the second lavalier mic, because I think we have that on order as well, then we can do our program outside by the fire pit. And all the traffic won't matter at all because it'll be right here. And if we want Jordan to talk, then one of us will just offer him the mic. Probably me, because you have to watch the screen and comment on what's
He's the
people are
moderator.
asking. Yeah.
So,
And
so Father Tran, what, if anything, do you think could help to improve our parish?
yeah.
What are we gonna improve our parish? Anything that I can think of?
Get rid of the pandemic.
Is the very first thing is I need to resume the seniors games so I can have a place to hang out. That is the first thing to improve. Second, we can get things back to hopefully. I don't think they're gonna become normal, I don't think we're gonna get it ever become normal. It's gonna be a new normal. So whatever that new normal is, we have to be looking for.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, and I think it's going to be the new learning for all of us about our people. What would they respond after new normal begins? Because again, it's right now we learned something new about live streaming for our parish. That is something new. And we're trying to improving to get the microphone so people can hear, good quality camera so live streaming can come to you, YouTube, web page, and then Facebook, all that. We need to improve. Like today, one of the improvement we need to do is to get out of jail from YouTube, right?
That's right.
Or just not stream to YouTube.
Yep.
Just not use them.
Yep. So, I mean, these are the things that we can do. Did you receive an email from the Vicar General about the new phase?
Yeah, let me look at that. It didn't seem like there was really much anything because they still say you have to maintain
Yeah, 6
the whole
feet.
social distancing.
Yeah, it's not much of a different from phase 2 to phase 3 for us in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Briefly, I read it over. The 50% they get rid of it because it doesn't help us because it's 6 feet.
Right.
Social distancing.
Limits you more than
Wow, they finally caught a clue.
Yeah, so
Wonder
they
who
allow.
paid 25 cents for that.
Yeah, so they allow from 50 people to 250 people to congregate.
Well, our capacity is 300.
Yeah, but we don't have room for 6 feet apart. So, but at least that maybe we can just having coffee.
I wonder if we could do like instead of every third pew, whether we could just do every other pew.
And then people
So
just
stay
catching
downstairs.
themselves. The people
Yeah.
engage themselves and to do that.
Yeah.
And again, you can come in and you can hang out for coffee. Bring your own coffee after mass. Sitting outside and standing outside in the parking lot, we can feel 250. We can do that.
Parking lot
It's a
party.
decent amount of decent amount of coffee.
And again, we have the space in the church. We have space in Hanley Hall, and also we are getting improving the number of people attending in St. John's Hall as well. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're doing that. So Diane says, so basically more social events.
Is that Diane Labadie?
Yeah.
Hi, Diane.
Yeah. And so it's just again, I am impressed because of the activities that our parents have since I came, and because of the pandemic and everything is kind of being frozen, but still, the seniors they trying to do the drive-through birthday cheer and all that kind of stuff, So we can't wait to get together and then come back together as the family used to be. So we will hope that is going to be the case, because our youth, they also want to get back and the play that they plan to have, and all that. So the activities, the Paris outreach program and all that, nightclubbers. So.
Yeah.
So talking about the birthday drive-through, now Mr. Lee Dieter, decided to join us on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And Grace said, "Amen. Please open the handicap pew."
Oh wow. So Candace says it was the movie. Jordan was right. So I'll edit the movie clip out and add the ramblings to YouTube later this evening. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's ridiculous.
I'm sorry, not this evening. Tomorrow. I don't have my laptop. Well, that's weird. We played like 2 clips.
It was just the sound that the camera picked up. I think it's YouTube's like automated system.
It's
St.
gotta
John's
be
got
the
flagged
whole
for it too.
copyright thing that they have with.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
So it's something about copyright. And when they hear the sound
From the movie.
from the movies, they just clip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right, Diane said, "Hi, Father Dobbins. I love this, but it is stink not being together."
Boy, that is true. I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So at least that we can communicate in this fashion, even though we way more than 6 feet apart, but we can get together and people tune in, and then we saw each other here on Facebook or on YouTube or on Paris websites.
There's another thing that we have to keep in mind, I think, in all this, because it is very, very easy to get discouraged when we're not together, for normal reasons. We like being together. We like doing stuff together. We like doing all of that. But at the same time, we need to fight that discouragement. We need to think about how this is a temporary thing. This is not a permanent thing. I mean, this isn't like we're experiencing a persecution of the church. Where we all have to hide, and all this other stuff. We are experiencing a healthcare crisis, and as good citizens, St. Paul enjoins us to be good citizens, to respect, in I think it might, well, I don't know if it's with Corinthians or one of the other ones, but it talks about respecting the governor, the authority of the governor and this kind of thing. And so I think it's important for us to respect our civil leaders and certainly respect the leadership of Bishop Burbage, to do what we're asked to do as best we can. and but to also just to not be discouraged, not give in to discouragement, because that is something that's kind of beginning to take a hold of some people, is this sense of discouragement. And
Yeah.
right,
Especially because we don't know when this is going to end, or like
Right.
The speculation about the recurrence of COVID, or so.
and I'm already thinking about how we're gonna have Christmas, and you know, we're gonna have a pandemic Christmas. You know, I mean, how do you do Christmas? You know, in a pandemic, and you just do what you can. I mean, I don't know that we're gonna have the giving tree. You know, because of all the regulations concerning transmission of stuff. I don't know that we're gonna be able to do any of the las posadas. I don't know that we're gonna do our pastorella or our Keep Christ and Christmas pageant. Probably won't have the Christmas parade. You know, I love the Christmas parade, but we probably won't have that this year. And again, that's not like anything I know. No one's told me anything. No one's, and I can guarantee you, no one's asked my opinion. But I just think that from what I'm hearing from secondhand, third hand from a lot of people, is that this thing's gonna kick up again, and we're gonna be back in, I don't know, stage 1 or whatever they call it, phase 1 or whatever.
Right.
I mean, it's not to.
I'm not trying to sensationalize or to be a fearmonger. What I am trying to say is, we need to hold fast. We need to hang tough.
Yeah, but look at the way that for us, of our people, how many funeral that we celebrating.
Right.
How many funeral we celebrating that related to COVID? I mean,
Right.
And I mean in our parish, so I did not do any funeral. You might have done some. So, but is it?
I've never done
all
anything like
related?
this before. But
Yeah.
the one thing that I thought was really amazing was that on one of the funerals that we had, we were able to send out to the family of the deceased a link so that they could have a private link to watch the broadcast of the funeral of their loved one. And to me, that was pretty. I was shocked that we could do that with this technology that we have. And I also thought to myself, what a great consolation for that family. They can't be physically at that funeral mass, but they're going to be able to watch it. They're going to be able to hear it. They're going to be able to see, some of their loved ones. And it's not the same thing as being there, I know. But it's definitely a lot better than nothing. And certainly there is a consolation of being able to watch it and participate in the prayers and this kind of thing. It's not 100% consolation, but it's a consolation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's an amazing thing. That's now something that, before I thought it was so cool that Deacon could put together a video of all the pictures, including adding, the person's favorite music. Not only that, now we can actually say, hey, of all your family members who can't be here, they're calling again. We could offer this service, and I think that's pretty cool. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, again, it's just we just take, precaution, and that's all we need to do. Because if we let fear creep in, it's just gonna lower our immune system.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's just fear. It causes the immune system become lower. So.
Yeah.
And it is a good opportunity to recognize how important these friendships are, these relationships are. Like, we miss them so much because they are an important part of our life.
Mm-hmm.
And they also don't just disappear just because we can't be together. So since hunkering down from the seminary, it's been important for me to keep calling close friends of mine and keep in contact, because we may not be able to be in person together, but I'm still able to share my life with them. Maybe not the way that I would like to, being in person, but it's important to have those, to continue to invest in those friendships, and they're life giving. It's all those conversations are so life giving. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was looking over the let's see, what's it called? It's called Response to the Coronavirus, Sacraments and Funerals, Diocese of Arlington Guide for Priests. And there's nothing changed there. There's another one, let me see here. Another document.
Hi, welcome, Deacon. Finally, he decided to join us.
Oh, Deacon, welcome.
He showed up, let's see, at 40 minutes after 8. Finally, thank you.
Has it really been 40 minutes?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So once we enjoy talking, this
We're good
is
at
time.
rambling.
Yeah.
We can ramble like nobody's business. If you want mindless chatter, come here to 315. We got it. The diocese requires every parish to ensure social distancing with due respect for the reverent enactment of the sacred rites. Disinfection and ventilation, which we do. Holy water and hymnals, removed, did that. Face coverings, did that. Hand hygiene, did that. Signs, got that. Nothing's changed. I mean, I don't see any change. No sign of peace. Yeah, I don't see a change anywhere from phase 2 to, is it phase 3 we're in now?
Starting tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Phase 3.
What a joke. Yeah, so there's no change. We still have to do the 50%, the social distancing thing. The nice thing is, I mean, I know that some find it a blessing and others maybe not so much. But
Well, we're talking about blessing. Anne Alcott says, I am so grateful we are able to attend Mass in our parish. My son in Texas say they do not have public masses yet.
oh wow,
Yep. So, again, we have chance to open to phase 1, phase 2, and now moving on to phase 3. Some area they still having some difficulty not to be able to have phase 1 yet. So,
oh wow. Yeah, it's tough. But like I said, and like we've all said, really, we should be grateful that we have this technology, that we're able to take advantage of, so that we can at least strive to be connected through these videos. And also, you know, I mean, we have a pretty decent, I think, Facebook community here at the parish, and I think it's important, especially, you know, if we're using Facebook, in addition to just kind of, you know, holding fast and keeping the faith, but also we have to, you know, if we talk about one another or the way we interact with one another, even if it's somebody we disagree with, I think we should be charitable and kind. You know, I think, you know, any type of uncharity or unkindness is, I mean, we're Christians. You know, we should strive to, as best we can, to display that, because we are all members of the same parish and we all need each other. And regardless of whether we agree with one another about certain things, it doesn't excuse us from the obligation to charity. And so my hope is that we're doing that. And but I know that social media can be sort of one of these secret quarters where you can be snarky or obnoxious with others, and that's just not appropriate.
but it used to be when I learned English as a second language. I still is, but they said when you say something, if you write it down, if you take time to reflect on it,
Right.
and then you're gonna make less mistake or things that you don't want to say it and you regret it.
Right. There's a great line, and I wish I could remember where it is. I want to say it might be even Proverbs, but if the line goes like this, where the person who wrote Proverbs is praying, please let me not become a slave to my words. Put a hedge about my mouth. In other words, how about putting a hedge around your social media site? And then burn it.
So, it's because of that, some now people, they type very fast, and because they type faster than they're thinking, so sometimes that is causing some mistake or things that is, should not be. And it's also the worst in nowadays with the diction that you can speak to your phone, and then it can just pick it up and then it's sent.
Oh no! My phone gets me wrong all the time.
Yeah, but it's not only that it's the typo, but it's because you speak your mind without thinking of thinking of what kind of
emote.
Yeah. So what kind of I should say it the other way instead of, and it's causing a lot of damage as well. So that's that being said, again, it's the mission for all of us, especially for us priests, is to come to bring the unity in the parish and the charity. So, and then it's the sacrament is a source of charity, isn't it? And then we share the sacrament, we share the charity, and then we are not manifest that charity with one another. We really not doing the good service that our Lord asks all of us.
Right.
By this signs, people will know that you are my disciple, that you love one another.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not preaching to you, but just
Preach
my
it.
thought.
Hey, preach it, brother, because I agree with you 100%. We need each other. We absolutely need each other, and we have to, even if we disagree with somebody on a particular topic or issue, we are not exempt from exercising respect and exercising genuine charity. Because we belong to the same, we're baptized, we belong to Christ. We are
One body.
a part of his body. And, we can't be fighting each other like this. So anyway,
Same boat.
that's the thing that, I just want to ask Bobblehead here what he thinks. He just agrees. He agrees. Yeah. Good.
So the deacon gave us the weak excuse that the internet problems. Come on, what do you say, Napoleon Dynamite? What do you say to him?
I don't know. He does live out in the middle of nowhere, so it's pretty believable to me.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have large talons?
Okay.
That was one of my favorite parts about dinner last night. Was they baked tater tots.
Oh yeah, so the Parentes, had watched Napoleon Dynamite just before this guy got here. And then when I called, I don't know whether it was Doug or Liz that I texted or called and told them we got Napoleon Dynamite as our seminarian, they howled. They were no. So then over dinner last night, which was delicious.
It was fantastic.
Of course, it was delicious. They also had tater tots because there's that great section in the movie Napoleon Dynamite where one of his friends says, "Napoleon, give me some of your tots." He goes, "No, leave me alone. Get your own. I haven't had anything to eat all day." And then the guy just kicks him right on his tots and squishes his tots. Great scene.
Wow. Cinematic masterpiece.
It is a cinematic masterpiece, I'm pretty sure it's on Turner Classic Movies.
That's why YouTube wouldn't post our video.
Right? Yeah. That's why YouTube wouldn't post our video.
Alright, so another excuse, I have to walk the dogs. Is that a better excuse?
No. Anna Rose walks the dogs, Deacon. I know that trick.
I know the real reason, Deacon. Anna Rose already told me after she left Holy Hour. So you better tell the truth, otherwise you keep giving all the not correct answers.
Oh, she told you why they were going to be watching tonight?
No, because she had a adoration, and then I was walking the rosary in the
Okay.
parking lot,
Okay.
and she walked out, and she said, "Oops, sorry. Am I interrupting in your prayer?" I said, "Yeah, you did. So what?" Move on now, and then we started our conversation.
Move along. Nothing
Yeah.
to see here.
Yep. So, yep.
Alright.
Okay, he say, "Are you gonna eat your tots?" The deaconess.
Oh, we ate the tots.
We ate them.
Oh, yeah.
We ate them. There was a lot.
Yeah, the Parentes, you know, when you have 11 kids, you don't make a small meal. You.
Oh, yesterday it's not 11 total.
That's
no,
right.
no.
Yep, right.
You know,
It's
Dante's not there,
But you know, it's 3 of us.
That's right.
and Shannon wasn't there,
Oh,
but the
okay.
rest of the kids were there.
So is that counting
So
us?
there was 9
9 kids.
plus us 3. That's 12 plus mom and dad.
14.
Yeah, so that's a lot of people.
Double the number of perfection.
Doble. All right. Well, do we have anything else we need to share with folks this evening? Even like the Candace told me that I should mention the fact that the altar server picnic was canceled, but that's just like everything else that's being canceled. You know, the you know.
Oh, I think it's just one of the things that is we can resume is a collection basket
In phase 3.
in phase 3.
No, I think they still. I could be wrong, but I think they're still encouraging us to either use
Is that
long
hand-
handle
yeah, yeah,
baskets,
so-
which we don't have,
Yeah, yes.
or to just place it where we do
Where we
now.
have been.
Yeah.
I think that could be a task for our
But
seminary.
I think that was always the thing.
Yeah, but you know, could we just make a one basket, let our seminary
Oh, the seminary just walk
and
around.
walk around?
Yeah, he could be our sacrificial
He
lamb.
did a good job with holding the microphone. Last Sunday, was it?
I felt like the Statue of Liberty.
Folks, how was the last Sunday's mass that when the seminarian holding the microphone
That
for you
was
to
the
hear?
8 a.m.
Is that 8
It was-
a.m.?
It was,
Yeah.
It was the 8 a.m., right? Cause
Yeah, the 10 a.m. is we trying to clip it on the stand.
Bach.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We clip it on the stand. It's not as crystal clear as seminarian holding on to it.
So, we're making jokes about pronunciation of Elijah and Elisha. So after the 5 p.m. Mass, so the 8 a.m. Mass in the morning, on Sunday morning, I wrote up the difference between, as to why he needed to pronounce the correct
Yeah.
pronunciation.
Yes.
And then I also pulled out a video of Dr. Brant Petrie commenting on the readings, and he used Elisha. So that is the proper pronunciation for. And then poor one of our lecturers, Danny Flathers, last year, poor Danny Flathers, he knew he needed to get the right pronunciation, so he comes in and he asks Melanie, and Melanie says Elisha. And so he goes up and he reads it. And I told him, I got him after Mass, because he noticed that when I was commenting on the reading, I kind of glared over at him. Elisha said, and he goes, I went to Catholic school. I know the pastoral stare, or whatever it was. So he came back to apologize for saying it wrong. But he says, but I asked Melanie, and she told me to pronounce it that way. And then I asked Melanie, and she goes, I got it backwards.
One is Elijah.
Right. Eli.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then the one is with the S in between.
Elisha.
That is one of his,
See,
the language.
I had always heard it different. Elijah, Elisha.
Me
To
too.
note the demarcation.
All the time. And then when I learned the proper pronunciation, I was like, we've been doing this wrong the whole time.
Oh, it depends on what country you're speaking.
Well, the Spanish, they say Elisio, no?
I don't know.
There's
You had a Spanish class.
Elias and Elisio. And I think Elisio is Elisha.
Right.
Mhm.
And
And
Elias.
Elias is Elijah.
So,
So where did you
Candace says, regarding the collection, we're still not allowed to pass items. It's the same as it's the same as.
Yeah, we have a stick, a long handle that we can do.
No, we don't.
No, but I'm saying we allow if we have the long handle.
Yeah, we're still not allowed to pass items in
I
phase
think
three.
I would hit somebody on accident.
Okay, so you want to hear a collection story? This was a disaster. I was at Holy Family in Dale City. I was in the 6th or 7th grade. I forget which. And one of the ushers asked me if I wanted to help out taking up the collection. And at that time they had the long handle with a basket at the end. So I'm up there in the balcony, and I'm doing this. Okay, so I'm doing this, and I'm extending the basket, and I pull the basket back. And I pop the person in the head who's behind me in the other set of pews. And I went to turn around and say, I'm sorry, and I clocked this guy right here. And I turned around and say, I'm sorry, this guy, and I clocked this guy right there. So then I'm in middle school, so I'm like freaking out. So I go just running, and I clothesline myself with the basket as well. And all this money starts going down the stairs, and I imagine my dad was in the choir going, that's my boy, you know. So I've never taken up a collection since then.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
Yep.
remarkable.
Well,
my ushing days ended before I even hit high school.
Yeah, I grew up with the long handle all the way, pull it back.
Yeah.
All the way and pull it back.
Well, I decked some people when I was pulling it back, so I retired
only pull it back.
very early in my career.
You rotated it every which way.
I did. I took out an entire section of the balcony. There were bodies everywhere. It was horrible. I'm surprised it never made the Catholic Herald.
Oh.
You know, if that had been done in the days of social media, that would have made it on YouTube.
Oh man.
Yeah. Totally would have made it on YouTube.
Absolutely.
All right, clap. Sister Laura joined us finally, and it's 9 o'clock.
Sister Laura. Yay! Bienvenidos.
Hola, hermana.
Did she type in J-A-J-A-J-A-J-A?
No, she did not. No, say join and then that's it.
All right.
So it's 9 o'clock.
So if you want to send in the coming week any kind of topics you want folks to talk on, us to talk on, please do. Next week I will be out of pocket, but the young Jordan here and our most august Father Tran
Parochial vicar
will be running the show.
Hey folks, if you have any question what to do when the pastor's away, I think that is going to be hilarious.
I will be watching the program.
It's going to be fun. We can talk and then he's going to tune in and he cannot do anything about it.
But I'll be texting. I'll be texting him questions.
The boys will play.
Yep.
Oh, you'll be texting in questions.
Maybe.
Okay, so
Maybe not. It all depends on my family.
it's a depend the internet, like the deacon said. It's a technicality.
Yeah, I'll use the deacon's excuse. Oh, my weak internet, or my sciatica, or
Oh, you have to walk the
whatever.
dog. You have to walk the dog.
Gotta walk the dog. Yeah.
I had to walk my dad.
My little yo-yo trick. Walk the dog. Or
All right, folks, it's wonderful to be officially be with all of you. And again, for those who came in late, I move everything into the rectory, set up my room now. Finally, it is my room. It's no longer a loner room, but it's my room. So wonderful. And then I went out to Our Lady of Shenandoah for last Saturday evening vigil mass for Sunday. So it was sizable. We don't have room in the church. Some people have to stay in the vestibule because of a room social distancing. So hope that is it's gonna pick up and then more people attending. And we have a daily mass. It's 6 today. We have a 7, right? the 7 at noon from today? How many people?
So the daily mass at the mission now is at noon.
Yeah, but how many people you have?
Oh, how many
attend
people? I'm
mass?
sorry. 7.
7. So yesterday I had 6. So we're increasing one day, one person. Imagine that.
Yeah.
2 weeks from today, we're gonna keep increasing in each day one number.
There you go.
Yeah, you know, we don't ask for much.
No.
Yeah.
Nah. But it's good. It's good to offer that to folks out there, and you know it gives folks an opportunity to, you know, if they want a particular mass, you know, a mass said for somebody, that's another easy opportunity for people to say, hey, I'd like to get a mass said for my so and so.
And finally, sister only gave us a J-A.
Ha.
An exclamation mark, not ha ha ha, but only.
Yeah, that's
Ha.
a ha. Yeah.
So Kathy says truly enjoying rambling each week, and Bonnie said thanks so much for this, very enjoyable, and Deacon say excuse me. You know, I don't know what language he was trying to type there. And Diane's say, Father Dobbins, an epic performance. So.
Well, thank you very much.
So.
All right, should we let's pray a glory be together. Huh?
Okay.
In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Glory be to the Father and to the Son and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. And may Almighty God bless you all, the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Stay in peace and stay healthy.
Amen.
Thanks be to God.
Okie dokie. I can go around and turn the device off.
Bye bye.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, boo boo.